Mecklenburg and some other CMS high schools. Well, our community has embraced the desire to create pathways for our residents to climb out of poverty, from large corporations to small nonprofits. Creating opportunity for everyone unites us. The Charlotte Rescue Mission has a special program making a difference called the Community Matters Cafe. Carolina Impact's Todd Wallace shares how this cafe changes lives with every cup.
At Community Matters Cafe, good coffee and great conversation are always on the menu.
Anything else?
Customers can also order sandwiches, cookies, pastries, or pancakes. A virtual buffet for lunch or breakfast.
Oh, the food is awesome. The food is awesome. And if you need a recommendation, I can tell you which things I like the best.
Customers line up, but for the employees, this cafe, located here on West 1st Street, focuses on more than just developing excellent service and fine culinary skills.
I have no doubt in my mind that if I had not decided to take treatment, I probably would be dead right now.
Ashley McAllister says she's very much alive because Community Matters Cafe is a part of Charlotte Rescue Mission, a safe haven and recovery shelter for people struggling with the disease of addiction who, like Ashley, hit rock bottom and often have nowhere else to go.
It's progressive. Addiction is highly progressive. So people who think that they can just do something a little bit or you know, here and there or whatever they think, like I thought the exact same thing, and 12 years later, I was a heroin addict.
I always say this is their last stop typically. These are men and women who've exhausted their family, their resources. They're typically homeless, couch surfing, jobless, and they've gotten to the bottom of their addiction. And what winds up happening is they surrender. They say, I've had enough.
Now I gotta take this back here.
The employees are called students, and working at the cafe gives them an additional 4 months of treatment and support. It's the extra help Tony Otis says he needs toward his recovery.
I found this place here, and I'm learning more things now about my disease of addiction.
For instance, sobriety is not only staying away from substances. Life Skills Operations Director Ed Price says staying clean is also about cleaning up the areas in a recovering addict's life that may lead them back down the path toward addiction.
And then while they're here, we work on credit, motor vehicle, bank issues. Sometimes there's bad bank fees and check fees that are out there that are outstanding. It's the little things that will take someone in recovery and send them back to those old habits.
And this on-the-job training, from cooking to washing dishes or making a cup of joe to go along with that sweet treat, is less about getting a job and more about learning how to keep one.
Life skills, social skills, people skills, soft skills. If I used the words of one of my students, they would say that they forgot how to behave. They got so far down in their addiction, they forgot what it's like to be on time. It's confrontation, conflict resolution.
Community Matters Cafe opened in April, and in well under a year, the impact of this faith-based nonprofit eatery can be heard in the laughter or even read on the wall with these letters from recent graduates. Cynthia writes, "You guys have poured your hearts and souls into this for us, and it shows." And then there is Ashley, who begged a nurse not to give her pain medication during a recent medical emergency because she's a recovering addict.
And she said, you know, my mom's been in active addiction for many years. And I think that it was like, these are happy tears. It was like a very proud moment for me because I know that as long as I continue to do the next right thing, like my daughter will never have to look at someone with that pain in her face and say, my mom is an addict. She can say, well, my mom was an addict. However, now she's not.
It hasn't taken long for the cafe to attract a whole lot of regulars who appreciate the meals and the message being served here one plate at a time.
And it goes right back to that quote, you know, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man how to fish, you feed him for life. And they're feeding people for life here.
You know, I thank God I know that I can make it this time, no matter what.
Perhaps the best lesson these students are learning is that at this cafe, hope is the most important ingredient. For Carolina Impact, I'm Todd Wallace reporting.
Thanks so much, Todd, and welcome to our PBS Charlotte family. At Community Matters Cafe, 20 students in recovery work during each training cycle. For more information, check out our Carolina Impact page at pbscharlotte.org.